and the Detroit Lions. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October.
Yeah, but if I don't get the players I want, I ain't
Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Yeah, what? Oh, all right. That's suitable. As long as they want like super boost.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Hey, box truck.
A shotgun snap for Locke. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it first and 10 at their 25-yard line. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. Now Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay.
Bro, what?
Lions touchdown. Kenny Golladay, 79 yards.
Hell no.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. We'll go ahead and strap in.
Texas traded their pieces.
Less than 2 minutes in, had the score
Bro,
on
what the
one
hell did I
side.
just
A
do?
quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of
That's my
urgency
real
that
life.
ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown.
Now a hit and Locke lost the football. It's out. And this is
Bro, what? Did you see that? Nigga doing cartwheels over the ball.
Outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early.
Bro, oh my God, bro. This game is so weird right now. Nah, he not on right now. I'm not playing right now.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Yeah, man, you better hold on to this lead, bro, because I don't know what the fuck about right
now.
This nigga did a damn whole flip.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Luck now to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Luck. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 27 yards there, a first down. Luck now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Luck. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs. He's able to pick up the first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Luck. Escaping the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up. There he goes, left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Corey Grant, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 14.
That great nigga.
The Packers
just traded for.
This one away.
Hey, stop with that whoopee cushion.
Taken to the back of the end zone.
Yeah, that's him.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now,
free running
play
this
calling,
bitch, boy. He
they
getting
locked
blocked
in really well.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
I ain't got a chance to hit this nigga yet.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Bruh. Oh, my God.
What a grab. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. On the toss, here's Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Right here.
Out of the gun, Stafford. This is caught.
Just do it on his own.
Touchdown, Detroit. In for the score.
Well, my pass
as his guys are able to regain the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle.
Every time I play,
and you're breaking away to that
and I miss like a pick, bro. The next play, I get my ass dotted up.
Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Hit me with everything, goddamn. And they were blocking superb, nigga. That nigga slanging it hoe superbly, nigga. He had one bad pass.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back.
Well, he's free going down the left side to foot race. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. 12 on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken in the back of the end zone. That nigga came by and shot
out a rocket, nigga.
Let's go.
He played for the Ravens.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
When you see a big-time run to the outside, it always comes back to setting the edge, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and they were perfect in setting the edge there.
And the funny part is, both sides of the ball talk about it. The offense has to set the edge so you can get outside. The defense wants to set the edge to control things so they can kick the run back inside.
Offense wins there.
Offense won big.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Man, every time you do this shift, bro, you forces my game to move people, bro.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
We go set, lady. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill.
Damn, I need to hit your ass one good time.
He will have the first down.
It's going to slow your ass down. You put me up right there, goddamn.
To move the sticks.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Here's Stafford. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases.
That's my first time stopping because the nigga missed his assignment.
And yet again, he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Check 32. Crunch. Look behind.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. He's going to air one out. That's going to be caught.
Bro, this nigga is bullying me, bro.
But he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on.
You gotta be going aggressive, bro, because these niggas going up and plucking that shit out there. I ain't even getting a chance.
You gotta be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a lion that's shaken up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Set, lady. Right there, 54 Mike. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Hutchinson shook me, bro. I tried to mend his ass up. He broke me down.
3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack.
I would have
and
to
now they're
get
going to force him into a
animation.
For them, that's a win.
Yeah.
Second quarter action with 1:59
I figured it was
remaining.
going out, bro, but when he made his cut, they like delayed me. That's how I got behind the nigga still.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime,
This man would have gave me animation. That nigga would catch it.
Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
That nigga bounce it. If he die, he die.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown.
That
It was
nigga
very
takes
easy
it out.
last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Luck now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now Luck. And he slides to avoid the hit. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
53, check.
I mean, you hit him.
Hey, whoa. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Out of the gun, Luck. This will be caught by Brown. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 1st and 10, Luck. And this is caught at the 8. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Man, you chasing Hollywood too hard.
That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew
I missed that
Luck.
one.
And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
Hey, Bree, watch Bell chase Hollywood out their pocket. That nigga Florida behind that
nigga. Just
nigga.
kick the extra point, winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
I did.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing a Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stafford. Got a man on the right side.
Bro, this nigga ran that cheat-ass route, bro. You trash, man. You trash for that. But you routed his ass up.
31. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Here's Stafford. He wants it all for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do.
Are you serious?
Let's check in with
bro,
our
this
referee.
bogus as hell.
So it's 1st and goal.
Yes.
A great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run it with Johnson.
Bro, that's terrible, bro.
Lion touchdown. Kerryon Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead.
That's terrible, bro. That's terrible.
Prater for the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
That is terrible.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Nigga, who even passed interference? Nigga, I was on the safety coming over. Who they call on? Safety or the damn DB? It's absolutely terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room,
That's terrible, bro.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I just stopped the nigga to a field goal before it ended. But finally, nigga, they do some shit like that. Get a nigga touchdown, bro.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Let's go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into
I got to play 10 times harder.
They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Go.
Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now it's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here on a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. To throw is Stafford. Now a clash of bodies.
Yes!
Intercepted.
Finally.
Picked off at 19. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That one goes for 24 yards.
We got three.
Now a first down throw. Luck being chased out left. And this will be
that's trash, bro. I put it in the bread basket.
There, and it's second down. So
I put it right over your hand, bro. Like, I thought you were going to undercut it, bro, but I threw it perfect. So I thought.
I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways. Might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Stepping up, he'll try and run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. On first down, Luck. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Luck trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
I supposed to throw it to the fucking other nigga. I threw it to Hollywood, but I ain't
offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to throw, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete.
Who is that
on? We do have a penalty flag down.
Bro,
however,
they are killing me, bro. They hit me to pass interference.
32.
On first down, Stafford here.
Bro, look at this. What is this?
Incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like
they killing me right now, bro. These PIs,
bro. You spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Stafford down to throw.
I feel like the nigga ain't completed a pass in forever, nigga. But that nigga said he driving on passing, but he ain't completed the pass, nigga.
But let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Throwing on second down. Stafford.
Oh, that's all he do, bro.
Over the middle.
But I can't. But damn team, I can't do nothing about it.
Up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on: catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Stafford now 6 for 6 since coming back out.
Even, bro. Goddamn PI is killing me.
Now Stafford.
The nigga, these niggas jump, bro.
The end result, 21 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else.
Nigga, and get PIs. I can't press my niggas like I do because I'm going to get a PI. I'm worried about this shit.
He just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Here's Johnson.
But even if shit, somehow they still get over there like it's an animation. You can't even do shit about it. You just gotta watch.
5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now Stafford.
Dude, nigga, what would you back that down for? What?
Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal.
This
They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Back to throw.
Bro, these niggas can't catch all of a sudden.
Complete.
Nigga, look at this.
Getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Matt Prater on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
I'm gonna lose this game.
And the 13-year
You know how you be playing the game and little shit like you just can't do the little shit, bro. You just feel the shit. I'm finna lose.
First and goal, 3 attempts,
little shit. Shit you do every day. You can't do all of a sudden, nigga. That's 2 picks drop. Give me picks.
But you run out
These type of games I lose,
the deep
bro.
routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want
it's hard. That shit you gotta play 10 times harder than this nigga, bro.
To take 3 there.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Big yardage after the catch.
Nigga, you ain't pressuring them. You trying to fucking run across the middle with your linebacker.
They're all the way down.
Shit, I got good blocking.
1st and 10.
Until you quit doing that, you ain't gonna get no pressure, Dwayne.
Here's Locke. Wide open receiver complete.
I'm not letting you hit me no more, bro.
Really good pickup of 28 yards.
You ain't gonna get no pressure the way that you doing that, man. That's the only reason why I'm getting all this time and I get to run.
And that is gonna do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
It's the same way you slide. It's a L2, R2, and square, and he gonna just lay down. So you don't want to cause you know how they do dumb shit. He got hit and fucking coughed it up.
6 since coming back out of the locker
You
room.
don't
It's
want
1st
to
and
deal
10.
with it now.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, they'll run with Ingram.
Wow,
He
so
is
slow.
met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now it's 4th down.
My dude, he burnt the first dude so bad, bro, that he got caught in my real pass, nigga. If he would have locked up the first nigga that he was going, then I would have got that pass
Maybe
out,
not
bro.
the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much
That's my fault,
closer.
because I
This
threw
game
it.
is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because
Bro, if it would have picked me, I wouldn't even been surprised at this
yet to be revealed before
That
this
nigga-
one is over.
That nigga been fucking me up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is
I ain't worried about field. He can have a field goal.
Because
I can't let him score again and shit.
Side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pad.
Yeah,
Just
he's
trying to
slanging that bitch around.
Because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
Well, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Even without a ton
Nah,
of
that nigga
pressure,
finally being logical in his passing, nigga. Shit, instead of force feeding Hawkinson the whole game, that nigga in there here using all these niggas. Shit.
When he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Nah,
Johnson
don't be
trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by George.
Nah, he ain't under a nigga. This nigga throwing whatever, nigga. He ain't thinking in nothing. This nigga receiver's bullying mine right now.
There's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively.
Bro, this nigga drops it in the perfect window. Look at Bree being the hole. He want me to lose. Man, you got 3 minutes. Get out there,
Up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, from a defensive perspective,
all of us are.
Didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now Johnson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. This is caught.
Right, lost. And I read the ball, bro. I ran right to it.
T.J. Hawkinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their
I couldn't fucking get out my own fucking way out here. Dropping picks and shit.
These guys will take a 10-point lead. After the
this shit over,
touchdown,
bro. It's after the bye week 2. Ain't shit I can do about different. Nigga don't feel comfortable trying.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Nah, bro. It's not. This not an everyday game right now, nigga. When you come out that bye week, nigga, your team be retarded, nigga. That's why I'm dropping picks and shit. Any other time, these niggas would have caught all them bitches.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none
can't
too
do shit about it, bro. I'm steady dropping bodies and everything, bro.
But they also have to remember they did put points on
that old ball, we got to hold my bitch ass.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily
shit about it.
53, Mike.
Another one of my good receivers, bro.
Luck on first down. Forced out to his
left. Gonna be playing receiver soon.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine, shocked everyone, ran a sub-4 840.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it has helped his legs along the way as well.
Bro, 2 niggas out, bro. 2 of my speedsters out, bro. Who going there receive with that? Damn, Seals Jones Jr.?
Possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Nigga picked it, bro.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
I ain't playing no more after 5, bro. This is trash.
Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but
the game makes you ass, bro.
Use them at this point. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line.
Nigga come out of bye week and forget how to catch the fucking ball and everything, bro.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them?
They ain't play nobody good. You play swole after bye week, you might get a dub, nigga. Niggas dropping picks in their hands, fucking. Bro, nah.
After the loss to start out,
I ain't covering worth the fuck.
Throwing here, Stafford.
Any company nigga could fucking come out and win. This shit is weak.
16 yards of
my nigga, I just played this nigga Fleet 2 weeks ago. This nigga had fucking 30 yards on 7 passes completed, nigga. This week, 7 passes turned into 300 yards.
Tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Again, zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there.
This not it, bro. This shit tough.
No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
I don't want no more buys, nigga.
Here's a 20th carry for Johnson.
I don't want no more buys, nigga.
Protect
Fuck
the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Vikings will use the
we
second of
walking
their
out there being
timeouts.
4-0, man. They cut my motherfucking ass.
With 55 seconds
System.
remaining in the football game.
22.
Stafford. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. To throw is Love. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now Love. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They were trying to go to Brown once again. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Nigga beat the shit out of me today.
Incomplete pass here
See his
now
ass
is
again in a couple of
2nd
weeks.
and 10. One last throw here for Love.
Ain't gonna be off no bye week. I know that for
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is
Oh my God, they caught it
and
again.
that should do it. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And that will
Good game, fam.
to this ball game.
It's on me, bro.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can
I got
they?
your ass
I mean,
next
what
year.
a
We're gonna have
game
a
to put up
party.
that number of points continually.